Welcome again to Fruitful Investment Strategies. My name is Kambai. If this is your first time, please make sure that you subscribe and you follow this video until the end because I'm going to give some very essential tips in this video. It's very important that you grab your cup of tea or a coffee, sit on the sofa and listen really to this, what we have to say, to give you financial advice in terms of how you can actually acquire, real estate and how you can actually prosper in your businesses as you go forth. So this is a platform that if you want really to progress economically and if you want to hold very strong in terms of real estate, this is the right place. So grab your tea and welcome again to this show. Now, I want to talk to you about, the banks, because sometimes the bank can actually refuse to give you the loan. You are trying to buy properties. The bank, you have to actually have a credit line which the bank can trust. And that is very important for the bank to trust you that they can give you the loan. So I'm going to talk about the details because the portfolio with the bank, but you have some difficulties here and there. So sometimes when you're trying to lend money from the bank and you're trying to actually add your loan or something like that, the bank want to see your record. They want to see if you've been paying well. They want to see your credit score. They want to see if you have you have a lot of other credit which you are not able to pay. They want to see all those things. So it's very important that actually you hold yourself within that line, that you pay your credit on time, that you don't have any other credit, that actually you are good at managing your economy, because the banks want to see that so that they can give you a loan. So that is very important, that you assure the bank that actually your economical portfolio is safer for them to invest in you. If it's not like that, it becomes very difficult for the bank to actually invest in you. So what happened? 2 or 3 points that I'm going to actually mention here, because one of them is that have also ways to get extra money. That is to look for other banks which actually have maybe lower have lower they can loan you at a very low interest rates. So they have lower interest rates if you look for those banks, because there are many banks actually out there which are looking for customers, so they're competing for customers. So if you can actually go and check on the banks, and it's not just one bank, there are many banks. So you can go from different banks, you start knocking at the door and say, hey, can you borrow me money so that I can actually buy more real estate, because I have the money here and I need the money here and then. So the thing is, because you need to increase your portfolio and the banks are not lending you, you can actually knock to many other doors which has much more lower interest rates, which can help you. And when you go knocking, one can say no, but I'm sure the other one can accept the condition, because everybody is looking for customers and actually for ways to benefit. And that's the thing that actually I'm thinking of doing, going to knock from door to door, so that actually I found the door that opens for me and boom, I enter into it. That's how you work it. You go knocking from door to door. Do not just sit there and say, hey, one bank has refused me. Try the second one refuses you. Try the third one, and keep going, because this does not just stop. So every bank have their own conditions and issues, and every bank has their own experience with you. So the thing is, if you can just concentrate on many other banks and look who can actually give you low interest rates, who can actually give you much more money, and which you can actually invest, that is very good. So the thing is, do not be afraid of lending money, but be careful if you are not going to lend that money for the good purposes, because that's the problem. People want just to have money, to lend money so that they can actually eat or do some other thing. But the good loan is actually lending money to reinvest in your business. If you can lend money to reinvest in your business, that is the greatest loan that you can get, and that is really good. So the thing is, if you have a project that you think that this project is going to give you revenue, which is going to benefit you, not just actually going spending there and drinking and eating and all, that is all good. But the thing is, you have to reinvest, that money so that it can bring you capital. And that's capital, because the banks want their money. The people you're learning from, they want their money. And that's for you to reassure them. You have to invest them, and you make sure that that money is brought in after a certain period of time, because the loan can be for 30 years, can be for 20 years. The thing is, you have to bring it back, and you have to look for strategies to bring it back. So for example, if you're buying a house, you have to, nowadays people can actually rent even rooms. So if you have 2 rooms, for example, why not rent the second one? Just rent it so that people can rent it and they can be paying you back, and they are helping you actually paying the mortgage. And that's the thing that many people are doing today. Generation Z are doing that. Generation Z are lending, they're renting their rooms, they're renting everything that they have, so that actually they can generate some extra cash, extra amount, from all that or their properties. So that's the thing you can do, and that's how you actually convince the bank. But before you go to the bank as well, to ask them for a loan, you have to actually have worked a business plan, and you see, okay, this is the money that I want, and this is how I'm going to actually refinance it back, or this is the way that I'm going to repay it back. I'm going to repay it back this way, and this is the thing this is how much I'm going to earn every month, and I'm willing to start paying from this to this. So the thing is, you have to have a business plan, which is well traced, and so that the bank can see and can say, hey, this is something good, and we can jump into supporting you and in helping you on this point. So if you like this video, and actually you like what we're doing, and you like to listen more, please subscribe and share this video with many others, and see you on the next one.